All right, peace. Let's talk boxing. Hey, man, let me tell you something. Tank Davis is at 27 years old, Tank Davis is in the prime of his career. He's the most talented out of the 135 pound division. This man don't even have quote unquote all the major belts, and he's able to generate a following on pay-per-view. But what Tank Davis is lacking, Tank Davis don't have a dance partner. He cannot come out of Floyd Mayweather's shadow because I think he's 27-0 with about 26 or 25 knockouts, but he has never been in the ring with an A-level fighter that's on his level. The time is now for Tank Davis to step up just like he just did when he took the reins of his career. He wanted to get out of the shadows of Floyd Mayweather and the Floyd Mayweather machine, right? Which I had to go back and I had to give Floyd a lot of credit. Really, Floyd saved his career. It's because if it wasn't for Floyd, Tank Davis probably would have got exposed earlier in his career. It's because he never really, when he started to get all the gold chains and, we don't wear gold chains no more, we wear platinum. When he started getting the platinum chains and all this money, he kind of lost sight of the vision. And that's to be the best boxer, pound for pound, that money can buy. I could be wrong, but I don't even think that Tank Davis is on the pound for pound list. And it's interesting on how he's not on the pound for pound list and he has a major following on pay-per-view. Tank Davis is the best 135 pounder in the game. It's because he generates a certain type of audience. When he comes out to fight, man, if Madonna is coming to your fights, you got to be special. And we done saw this man fight. Tank Davis is a special talent. But his problem is he hasn't stepped up to the plate and fought against the best lightweights in the world, and he should be criticized for that. If he doesn't fight Devin Haney, Lomachenko, and even Shakur Stevenson, if Shakur Stevenson moves up to 135, or let me hit you with something, he should move down to 130 and fight him. But if he doesn't fight Lomachenko, Devin Haney, his boxing, I don't care if he's still generating all the fans on pay-per-view, his boxing career is over with. If he doesn't fight those guys, if he moves up to 140 and he doesn't fight the best fighters at 140 pounds, his boxing career, his boxing legacy is over. And the boxing community should turn their back on Tank Davis because he has never fought an A-level fighter. Really, he's doing the same thing that Floyd Mayweather is doing. I respect any fighter that get in the ring. It's because it takes a lot. It takes a certain type of temperament, and it takes a certain type of person that is going to endure what a lot of these fighters do endure. But just because you have respect for fighters, right, that don't mean that they should be criticized. If we look at Floyd Mayweather's career, Floyd Mayweather never fought against a A-level fighter. He all through his career, when he fought the quote unquote best of the division, they was not A-level. And some of that is not towards him. It's just that, see, when he fought Canelo Alvarez was not ready to fight Floyd Mayweather. Did you see Canelo? Alvarez looked like a fat boy up in there fighting against Floyd. And see, Floyd knew that. That's why Floyd can brag and boast about how this guy was not on nothing. But see, Floyd never fought nobody like Edison Landy Laura. See, he never fought that guy. He never fought Sergio Martinez, Paul Williams. You know what I'm saying? I would even throw Vernon Forrest in there. If Vernon Forrest was living during the time when Floyd was at his best. See, these fights, Floyd never fought those guys. Right? But you could kind of give Floyd a pass is because when Floyd was at his best, it really wasn't nobody that was on his level. You know what I'm saying? But it was good fighters out there that he could have fought. But see, Tank Davis, at the height of his career, and you hear this from me, I'm giving Tank Davis all the credit in the world at the 135-pound division and the ability that he has. He has the ability as a fighter to beat all these guys. And when he fights against Devin Haney, he's the A side of the situation. Devin Haney does not generate a fan base like him. As good as Devin Haney is, he does not generate the fan base like Tank Davis. But see, even though Tank Davis generate this fan base, the fan base need to criticize him because he has never been in there with an A-level competition fighter. See, Lomachenko is at the top of his career. Even though Lomachenko has lost 2 fights, Lomachenko done been in there with everybody. See, he done retired guys. He done lost controversial fights. But Lomachenko has fought everybody. Lomachenko is still the top dog at 135-pound division. Devin Haney is, I think, the second youngest lightweight champion to unify the belts. Tank Davis needs to, he needs to fight this individual. And if he doesn't fight Lomachenko, Devin Haney, Shakira Stevenson, Teofimo Lopez, all the best lightweights in the division, even if he goes up to 140, his boxing legacy is tarnished. His boxing legacy is tarnished, y'all. And every time that his name should come up, the people ought to criticize him. So with that being said, peace. Peace out to the next.